Welcome to Occultium Veritas. I would like to talk today about religions. Okay, I'm not against religions. Um, Again, I've studied theology, psychology, and the occult. I left the church when I was 7 years old, just because I knew it was my pastor was full of shit. So I revere religions. I have nothing against religions. Um, I do have something against what I would like to call churchiology, which is basically the church's psychology to control us. That's what I have a problem with. Religion is not about control. Religion is about your faith. Okay, I get that. It's the church I have issues with. I actually studied Buddhism. I was a Buddhist for 8 months. I did the whole prostrations, the mala, all that stuff, the meditations, and that was another stepping stone for me getting into the occult. I'm saying Buddhism is synonymous with the occult at all, but it was a stepping stone for the philosophy of getting to know myself, the inner work I had to do. That led to shadow work. That led to me actually practicing ritual magic. Um, that's just my path. I mean, everybody's path is different. Religions, I love religions. If you're at the core factual foundation of a religion, I love that. I just don't love the church's psychology of watering down religions to control people. That's what I have a problem with. Um, we don't need to be controlled, okay? We can control ourselves, and that's the thing. You've been bamboozled into thinking people need to control you, whether it's religions or government. I'm not getting into politics, but you can control yourself, okay? You don't need someone to tell you. You don't need, I guess you don't need a middleman between God and you because you are a deity. So you don't need a priest or a pastor to tell you how to have faith, okay? You understand this at the core of your being, okay? You understand faith and you understand spirituality, which are two different subjects. You get this. You don't need a middleman to tell you this, and that's a problem I have with the church. And that's mine. That's my opinion. That's my problem. Okay, it's me. If you understand this, leave some comments because I can't be the only person that understands this. That's just like ridiculous and ludicrous. But anyway, I do admire religions. I do admire monks. I do admire nuns. I do admire priests and pastors. If you're doing what you're supposed to do, okay, and not filtering it to just control people, because religion is not meant for control, okay? Religion is a belief system, a faith, where you have faith in the God, and God is just a label for the unknowable. I mean, you can say God, you can say universe, you can say the one, you can say the all. It's all the same thing. It's just labels. So when I talk about God, I usually say the universe because that's the label I use. I don't use God, okay? It's all the same thing, though. It's language, it's words, something we have to get over. So yeah, religions are cool. I admire religions. I admire faith. I admire spirituality. I admire all these things. So if you're religious and you want to practice the occult, that's fine. If you're a Christian and you want to summon demons out of the Ars Goetia, go ahead, because that's Old Testament biblical magic anyway. It's cool, but I think you want to talk to these entities like you're talking to your friends, okay? Let's not try to control entities. I think that's where we have the problem here, is trying to control them, because you got to put put yourself in an entity's shoes. I mean, if you're summoning an entity and you're telling this entity what to do, like you're, the master, they're probably going to get pissy with you. I mean, and come on, dude. If you did that with your friend's going to get pissy. You know what I'm saying? So it's on the same level of communication. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of grimoires that tell you have to, be in the circle, control the demon. There's a blasting rod, which it's basically torturing this entity. If you're going to torture another person, that person's not going to like you. That person's going to probably hate you. So an entity from another dimension, which entities and deities and ghosts and spirits, they're all from another dimension. They exist, just not on the dimension you see every day. So if you're trying to bash them into submission, they're probably not going to like you. So I would take that into consideration when you're doing magical practice. I mean, I don't do that. I don't try to control a deity or an entity. I just talk to them. Simple. If they want to talk, they want to talk. If they don't want to talk, they don't want to talk. It's just they're just like people. I mean, really, they're just on another dimension. They have different rules, but yeah, communication is communication, man. So that's my whole thing. And religions, I'm cool with you guys. I'm not trying to bash you guys. I just want to say that I'm not trying to bash religions, because I admire religions, whether it's, Christianity, Catholicism, Buddhism, Hinduism, Islam. It doesn't matter, You guys got your faith, and I admire that. I really admire the faith you guys have, and that's cool. So do good works. See you next time. Take care.